Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we are going to have some fun with a super creative upcycling project. We're going to take those little dropper bottles you probably have lying around and turn them from just, containers into something genuinely beautiful.
I mean, we've all been there, haven't we? You finish a face serum or some kind of oil, and you're left holding this tiny glass bottle. It feels way too nice to just toss in the recycling, but what on earth do you do with it?
Well, you came to the right place. Today, we're going to completely change how you see these little guys. This isn't waste, not at all. It's an opportunity. We're going to unlock all that hidden potential and turn this bottle into a tiny treasure you'll actually be proud to show off or even give as a gift. Okay, first things first, before we jump into all the fun stuff, we've got to get our materials ready. You know, any great masterpiece starts with a clean canvas, and our little bottle is absolutely no exception. Getting your bottle sparkling clean is so simple. First, you're just going to take it all apart, the dropper, the little glass pipette, the rubber bulb on top. Then, give the glass parts a nice soak in some vinegar or a baking soda solution for, say, 15 to 30 minutes. That'll loosen up any gunk left inside. After that, it's just a quick scrub with a little brush, a wash with some dish soap, rinse it really well, and then just let it all air dry. See? Easy! Oh, and here's a quick pro tip for you. You know that sticky label glue that just refuses to go away? Just rub a little bit of oil or even a paste made of baking soda and water onto that spot. It'll come right off, leaving you with a perfectly clean surface to work with. Now, before you dive in, let's do a super quick safety check. Just give the bottle a once-over. If you see any cracks, it's really best to just recycle it. Little scratches might be okay, just means you should be a bit careful. But any other obvious damage, yeah, probably not the best candidate for reuse. We want our final project to be beautiful and safe, right? All right, our bottle is prepped and ready for its glow-up. For our very first project, we're going to make something just incredibly charming and elegant, a tiny vase. This has to be one of the easiest and, honestly, most satisfying ways to give your bottle a whole new purpose. And the best part? You need, almost nothing for this. Just grab your clean bottle, a little bit of fresh water, and a few small flowers. Things with really thin stems, like baby's breath or a little sprig of lavender, work perfectly. And hey, if you're feeling extra creative, grab some paint or stickers too. Okay, here comes the fun part. Go ahead and decorate your bottle. A splash of color with some paint or a few cute stickers can add so much personality. Once that's dry, you just carefully fill it with water and then pop in a single delicate flower stem or a few tiny sprigs. And just like that, you have the most adorable mini vase. And why stop at just one? Just imagine a little group of these on your desk or lined up on a windowsill, each holding a different little flower. It's such a simple way to create a really stunning minimalist centerpiece. So if you loved making the vase, you are definitely going to love this next one, especially if you're a plant person. Let's turn one of these dropper bottles into a seriously cute mini planter for a tiny succulent. So for this project, you'll want your bottle, a few tiny pebbles for drainage, just a spoonful of succulent soil, and of course, a teeny tiny succulent or maybe an air plant that'll fit right in. And to add a little flair, some patterned washi tape is a fantastic and super easy idea. Building this little planter is a total breeze. You start by putting a small layer of pebbles at the bottom. That's for drainage. Then you carefully spoon in a little bit of soil. And finally, you just gently nestle your tiny plant right on top. It's like the perfect little starter home for a new plant baby. Okay, let's talk about the most important part, watering. Succulents, as you might know, really hate having wet feet. So overwatering is a huge no-no in a tiny pot like this. But, and this is a genius trick, use another dropper bottle to water your new planter. It lets you add just a few drops of water right where you need it, giving your plant the perfect drink without totally drowning it. How perfect is that? Okay, we've done decor, now let's make a heartfelt gift. For our last project, we're going to create something really personal and memorable, a secret message in a bottle. All you need for this one is your bottle, a tiny piece of paper, a pen, and a little bit of string or ribbon to tie up your note. And if you want to add a little extra magic, some glitter or a tiny charm can make it feel even more special. This is so simple but so thoughtful. First, just write down your message. Then, roll that little piece of paper up as tight as you can and tie it with the string. And finally, just pop it inside the bottle, maybe add a little sparkle, and seal it up. It is such a beautiful and simple way to create a really meaningful gift. This little bottle suddenly becomes so much more than a craft. It's a personal keepsake, it's just perfect for birthdays or anniversaries, or even just as a spontaneous way to say thank you or I'm thinking of you. It's a small gesture that really carries a lot of weight. So, let's just take a moment and recap everything we've managed to do today. In just a few minutes, you've learned to see the simple little dropper bottle in a completely new way. You now totally have the skills to whip up a beautiful tiny vase for a pop of color, create a charming mini planter to bring some nature inside, and make a heartfelt secret message gift that someone is going to absolutely cherish. And I want you to remember this feeling. You've taken something that most people would just throw away, and you've used your own creativity to turn it into something special and extraordinary. I mean, that's the real magic of upcycling, isn't it? So, I'm going to leave you with this question. Now that you have these new ideas and skills, what other ordinary things are lying around your house just waiting to become extraordinary? What will you create next?